Hello everyone, Treecks here. Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time 3-Heart Challenge. Zelda has been kidnapped by Ganondorf last episode. However, we're not going to rescue her just yet. We're back in Gerudo's fortress for one last thing. Actually, the final thing we can do before going to endgame. An optional dungeon. It costs you money to get in, but still. I always like this place, it's quite challenging. And it will lead to a nifty reward I'm never going to use. Because this game failed to give the item we get a use. It's completely useless. But the heck, it counts towards 100%, so I'm afraid I'm going to have to get it anyway. Hitting the switch and the top of the entrance will give you some refill. In this case, a shield, which will come as rupees if you do not, if you already have one, and some arrows. Right, this dungeon consists of all kind of challenges. In this case, defeat all enemies in limited time. And it's those stupid stealthos again I don't like. It's my least favorite enemies in this game. Something I've told earlier. Go away, you're not hitting me. Bye. Challenge 1 complete. Oh yeah, this is also Sink Sand, as you can see. Link sinks around in it and sinks in it. And if you're not quick enough, you will become slower, making it harder to dodge the enemy's attacks. Alright, this is another time challenge, only this time it's not kill all enemies, it's gather all rupees. In this case, the silver rupees, the puzzle rupees. Grabbing this one first, which you can only reach from this edge. There's another one up here, also hookshot point. Watch out for the traps here, because you cannot enter every corridor. As you can see, some of them are blocked by fire traps, and there's wall masters here as well. Yeah, leave. Die or leave, as long as you're gone. I don't care. Wait for the rock. I don't think there's one up here. No, there's not. So let's go to the other side. This one does have one on top. And there's one down here. Falling down pits here will reset the room, so be careful not to fall. As long as the room is completed, it'll stay completed. Yeah, you need to use that hookshot point because another fire trap. Game thinking it's funny. Right, this is a room which checks whether you have the required items, making sure you're at least dungeon 8 when it comes to progress. Wolfos are a joke with the big Goron sword. You do not even have to hit them from behind. Even from the front they die in one hit. Even the white Wolfos, which has more health. Anyway, more refill. This will require the silver gauntlets. It's the whole reason I always do this one after the Spirit Temple. But there's more item requirements in this room, because it also requires the Lens of Truth, and it's a locked door. I should have known. Because as you can see, there's a fake wall. But it doesn't end there. It also checks whether you have the Megaton Hammer. No, it doesn't. That's Master Quest. The Rusty Switch and Master Quest. I keep mixing those two up. I have to admit, the last couple of times I played this game, it's always been the 3DS version, Ocarina of Time 3D. And I always play Master Mode there, which has the Master Quest dungeons. And the Gerudo Training Ground also gets a revamp in the Master Quest version, and therefore also in the Master Mode, or Hero Mode, whatever it's called there. Killing all enemies here will spawn this chest, which is a key. No, it's a huge rupee. There is a key here, I know. I assumed it was the... Ah, damn it, stupid trap. I assumed it was the kill all enemies chest. It could also be the invisible chest, because... yeah, it's the invisible chest. There's an invisible chest here. Easily find it, because all other pits contain chests, so why wouldn't this one? Because it has a chest, you just can't see it. Alright. Stupid master quest confusing me. Grabbing my hammer, which was apparently not necessary. And this room. Alright, the door's locked. We need to clear the puzzle in the lower room first. But we can play the Scarecrow song to make a Scarecrow appear so we can get back up here once the puzzle is complete. I do not believe you can reach from down below. Blind the eyes of the statue, that's an easy hint. Just shoot arrows in the eyes, which is not easy because we're moving. Anyway, like I said, I don't think you can spawn the Scarecrow when you're down here. I believe you're too far away then. So it's only uses technically to be able to get back up once you go there first. Because it wouldn't be fair to enter that corridor, find a hidden or a locked door and then forcing you to move all the way around again before you're able to get up there. Now we can return up there, grabbing the key from the lower room immediately, because why not? Now we can go in here, we find another key here, and a little glimpse of the future as well. We find another room with a chest, which is used as a hint to indicate where it is, because you can also look down and see not only our final prize, our optional item, but also where this room is located, because if you look closely you can see there's no way in here, but if you use your lens of truth you can see you're entering it from the floor, so you can use that as an indicator of where the entrance is, because it's a very mean hidden room, even though you don't have to go there, because this dungeon can be cleared without all keys. You can miss 2 keys, but it will lock you out of all treasure chests if you do not have all keys. So you can technically skip 2 if you enter the final room, the key door room, from the right angle. You can skip 2 key doors, 2 locked doors. Killing all enemies will unlock the doors in this room. Spawn 1 chest, but that's not all, because this room also has a key hidden in it. Now we do need a hammer, because these things we know from the fire temple. They tend to hide things, in this case switch, which locks the fire, making this chest accessible. Small key, and just for completionist's sake, there's another switch hidden behind these statues, unlocking this door, which you can use if you come from the other side. Because I decided to go to the left rooms first, but you can also start by going to the right. And then that switch will unlock the door to the blinding eyes room. Right, next room. This is another grab all rupees room. First one above us. This room is easier with the hover boots, so let's get them out. Level 3 items on everything. Fire bubbles aren't a threat here. They rarely get in your path. No, 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 no. Stay on the platform, Link. Alright, this will undo the fire on the other side of the room, giving you access to the final rupee. You do need to be quick, because it is a timed switch. Now this will unlock the door over here. Ow! This room does have a key, but on the top platform. We're grabbing that later. First we need to go in here. Collect the underwater gems. This is the most hated room in this dungeon. Because it involves the iron boot switching again. The reason why we love the water temple so much. First we need to play the Song of Time. No idea why. It's only annoying to do. It's not like it's a real challenge. Sinking down to the bottom. As you can see, there's silver rupees scattered around here. First get rid of the enemies, because they're going to get in our way. Nothing too special, just these damn... what are they called again? Shell blades, yeah. Not very memorable enemies. No, you're not getting me. I'm getting you. Apparently I was too close. You do need to be careful with the angle on which you approach these guys. You can't always hit them. As you see. This is where the annoying part of the puzzle comes in. You have to switch out your iron boots in order to grab these rupees which are on the annoying level. Like not on the floor. I mean, because you can't swim up in this game. And there's another one. And there's a current going through this room, so I barely missed it. No matter, I can grab it from here. The final one is easy. Just go to the wall, iron boots on, and sink into it. Or when you're standing on the bottom, just hookshot point up to it and then sink. Alright, go back to normal boots. Kokiri boots, like they're officially called. So annoying, you can't swim up in this game. I'm so used to Majora's Mask and Twilight Princess, where you can do that. Key number 6. Only 2 more. Before we go to the top platform. You can already see the key if you look closely enough. You still need to go to this room. There's one more room. This one connects to the entrance. This is the room where you end up if you go through the right door first from the entrance. And this is a very annoying room. It has a couple of Dinofos, which are upgraded Lizalfos. Ow. They're annoying to avoid. It's not easy to defend against them, especially with the big Goron sword. Why am I shielding? That does not do anything. Get rid of the Beamos. Now I can focus on you. Best way to avoid the Dinofos is once they avoid your attack, jump over you, step backwards a few steps so that if they swing at you, they can't hit you. 3 normal hits or 2 jump attacks will take care of them. 2 Dinofos and the Beamos gone will give you the 7th small key, or the 1st, depending on which way you're going. Right, we do not need to go to the other door because it will take us back to the entrance. Now we need to grab the final key here, which we can do by moving up the stairs here. What stairs, you may ask? Well, time blocks. Ocarina of Time, Song of Time. This will create our stairs. Key. 8 keys. We've got them all. Now, because we're at 8 keys already, which is all of them, might as well grab all chests in here, seeing what all treasures you get for 100%ing this place. This is the farthest you can enter in the route. So these are technically the first chest. You can enter it from another angle, as I will point out if I get past it. Key number 1 and key number 2 use here. If you enter from this door, which is connected to the entrance, as you can see here, You do not need to unlock these two doors. Even if you're going for 100%, because you can enter from here and then start unlocking doors from that angle. But if you want the two chests which are in that direction, you can simply enter the room from the fire pit room and then go back to the entrance and start unlocking doors there. But I might as well use all my keys. Alright, here's an extra key from the room we were able to see from the other side. Very sneaky, thinking you've cleared out this place, and once you start unlocking doors, finding out you're one short. But it's not a real hidden key, since it was visible from one of the rooms. But still, it's a puzzle people fall for. All these chests containing rupees. The farther you get, the more rupees you get. That's also one thing you can look at it. But we don't care for the rupees, we care for the final item in the game. Which is not an equipment item, not an upgrade. Because technically there's 2 items left we need to get. For the 3 heart challenge, there's more, but the rest is locked behind heart pieces and therefore unobtainable. Like the final quiver, which we can only get after getting a heart piece from the archery game. The golden skill, which is behind a heart piece in the fishing game. And of course the Mask of Truth, which is behind the heart piece from the skull kit. But this dungeon gives you the final spell in the game, the ice arrows. As you can see, we're now completely filled on items, except for this one. This training sequence is not done because of the skull kit, which does not want to use, or does not want to buy the mask until he is friends with you, aka giving you a heart piece. So that's all bonus episode material for now. And this is the final true item we're getting. The very last item we're getting is the dungeon item from Dungeon 9, the end game dungeon. But that's an upgrade item. Another upgrade. Level 3 power bracelet. The silver gauntlets being level 2 was not the final one. This place is done now. Now we can go rescue Zelda. We have some time to spare, might as well rescue her. Let's get back to Castle Town and finish this game. Excluding the bonus content. We're heading for the final boss now. Let's go see if this guy wants to go down with us being so weak. We've been here once to get a sculpture quickly. We didn't quite get a good look at it. But as you can see, Ganondorf has made this place scary, making a home for himself here. Where the old castle used to be. Normally unreachable, but now... Treecks, can you hear me? It's Gerudo the Sage. We 6 will gather our power to create a bridge to the castle where Ganondorf dwells. The castle keep, which is known as Ganon's Tower, is protected by 6 evil barriers. Bring down the 6 barriers and save Princess Zelda. Yeah, this is the game's lock for making sure you've done all dungeons. This bridge won't be there if you do not have all 6 sages. Now we can enter. Alright, the final dungeon in the game. Inside Ganon's Tower, or Ganon's Castle. Ganon's Tower is later. But I consider it the same dungeon. From Beamos greeting us at the entrance. And this is where the true trial begins. Ganon's Tower is over there, but it's, like he said, unreachable. It's protected by his, cute little barriers. each one representing one of the sages: forest, water, spirit, light, and out of our reach, shadow and fire. We need to clear all of these, shut off his power, so this shield will vanish and we can reach Ganondorf. That's something we're going to do next time. I'll make one sitting out of clearing this dungeon and clearing the final game. Hopefully it won't be taking too long if I don't fail too much. Treecks out.